Okay, we are still here at the Grand Slam chess final. Magnus Carlsen is playing against Ivanchuk again, this time with white. And let's get some computer analysis here. Carlsen is white, starting with d4, and Ivanchuk is going for the Nimsu Indian defense here. And he's playing this kind of a line. It's quite a popular line for black. It's a little bit like the Dutch, like a good version of the Dutch for him. And here bishop h3 is interesting, definitely an interesting move. It's basically saying I'm not afraid to get this double pawn, and I want to castle and move the knight and maybe do f3 e4 without trading bishops. So interesting line for sure. And here apparently it would have been better for black to play. I'm not so sure about this a5 move. Don't really see the point. Yeah, I guess the point is that when white does d5, d5 is quite a logical move sometimes to play for white to block the bishop. Then the knight can go like this, and maybe you could do a4 and get some light square place. I guess that's why he's doing that. And now when white might do this, then maybe he should have put the bishop here outside. Something like this, I don't know. Or maybe d6 and here. And now we see the point why Magnus has the bishop here, because he can basically go like this and take the bishop if he wants to play something like this. So I don't know the theory here, and so let's see what happened. So the computer likes, yeah, I think this d5 looks critical. And as I said, his plan is to play this position with the knight on c5 here. And because of that, apparently he should have gone here, which I guess is because of this. I guess he might try to take it, I guess. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. At least he will have the possibility to take that knight. But he decided to go here instead. Okay, and it was apparently time for black to do this one and forcing this, and then here. And then this one, and he has some black has fine grip on the white squares. It's even game now apparently. You can also see that this bishop doesn't do very much, like d6, and it's just hitting into a wall. But black did this one, which doesn't look, that doesn't look correct. Looks better something like this kind of structure. Looks a lot better to prevent the this kind of pawn structure against this bishop. Looks quite even. That looks much better for black than what he did, because now white has the option to take this pawn, which is quite an important pawn here. Okay, and he took on this c4. This was apparently best. Yeah, it's he opened the F file here. Maybe going back is fine. I'm just looking at some lines here. Yeah, it's complicated stuff here. That's a way too long variation. You should never analyze this long because you've probably missed something first move, but just to show like what could have happened. So instead he tries to take here. Obviously, like white doesn't need to take this one. He can instead start the attack here with knight g5. So it was just not important to take that pawn right now. And now here this one is threatened, so he has to cover that, and now he can take here. So what happens if he does this? Magnus must have fought something here. Apparently it's take here and here, and I guess the queen is in trouble. Yeah, it's in big trouble. That's actually quite very nice tactical thing. As you probably can see, if he goes here, then he lost the queen like that, and if he goes here, he loses it with h3. And it's an unusual way to trap the queen. So that's, I guess Ivanchuk must have missed that when he played dc4. You don't really go into this if you don't have to. So it was clearly likely missed by Ivanchuk, this rook d7, and now he sees that he can't take because the queen is trapped. He tries king h8. It's still complicated, but computer likes white. He does that it cannot be taken because queen takes h7, but the computer liked this better. Yeah, it's this knight is out of play, but it's an unusual position here on the king side with the pieces, so it's easy for some piece to drop off. For example, if sometimes maybe rook f5 and a check here, but you can take with the queen right now. So Magnus did this instead. This and check here. And king e8. If this one, then of course you take here, and here, and not this one is not good either. It's just the queen is too strong here when there is chances to create an attack against black king. So Ivanchuk tries king g8, and looks like he can do both move orders here. Magnus decides to do the bishop here. And again, black's queen is in big troubles. He needs to defend this once. If he would go, for example, to c6, bishop here is mate, of course. And if it goes here, then this one. And only way to go is here. And then here, and he can't defend this one. Like if he takes the rook, then it's... No, he can't take the rook. No, he can't take the rook actually because it's mate like this. So that's a nice, very nice attack by Magnus. So Ivanchuk saw that, so he tries to sacrifice the queen here. So he has gotten, black has gotten rook and knight for the queen, and this one is in trouble. So if black would win this one also, he would be winning, of course, but white has the chance to create an attack here by playing knight h6. Which black has to take, and then check here. And so black won that, but white has the initiative here. He has the attack here. He decided to do knight g6. King f7 was not better because of this. Yeah, black has enough material, but it's just hard to defend all the loose pieces against the queen. Loose pieces drop off. Yeah. So, for example, this. And he starts to pick up, and all the pawns. When the pawn starts to run, it will be hard for black to stop them, even if he has enough material with 2 light pieces and a rook for the queen. But the queen is, when the one who plays with the pieces need a safe king. If he has an unsafe king, the queen is very, very strong. So he tries this one instead. Bishop takes h6, rook here. Activates the rook. Magnus has correctly seen here that despite that black has two knights and a rook for the queen, white is still better because yeah, black's king is so weak, and he can advance with the pawns here. So doesn't seem like there was any good thing to do really here. I should do it a little bit slower, sorry. Yeah. Logical, take the open file before black does. And h4, h5 is also logical to try to push the knight away. And of course you need to push the queen away so you can move the knight. So that's the only move. Right here. Okay, and here apparently black makes a blunder. He needed to play this move, which would keep everything defended. Now when he does this one, white can do knight rook here apparently, which I guess is maybe he wants to check here. Yeah, nice move. It threatens like a lot of way, this queen move. And now apparently he made a blunder. Best was this. Apparently here. Try him to yeah, it threatens to take like this also. Complicated stuff. Let's see how Magnus won after that blunder. Okay, so the problem is that he can check here. And of course he can't move the knight now because of this. So he has to go here. And then he can go here to go here. And when he moves this one, it's check here. Yeah, soon h6 will come first this one, yeah. And yeah, black can't defend everything. So yeah, nice game by Magnus here. Next tournament, we will go to the Tal Memorial Tournament. There was quite a few games there that I thought was interesting. So see you then.